I know you're hurting, feels like you're learning about life the hard way, and it ain't working. 'Cause I know how hard it can get. You gotta lift, you gotta lift, and sometimes that's how it is. But I know you're stronger, stronger than this. Yeah, I know how hard it can get. You gotta lift, you gotta lift, you gotta lift.
From this moment on, red team and blue team will no longer exist. You will now be competing against each other as duos.
I think now is the right time to pair up. I think the red team and blue team has run its course.
Going into pairs is a great thing if you get paired up with someone who's losing big numbers, and it's an awful thing if you get paired up with someone who's not losing big numbers.
At this week's elimination, one of those duos will be going home. That's right, a double elimination.
AJ telling us that there was a double elimination was definitely a little earth-shattering and what that, because up until now, if you have a bad week, you can always sort of, your team would carry you.
To keep the pairs evenly matched, they will consist of one man and one woman. But before we find out who will be partnered with whom, let's see how far each of you have come and who is our biggest loser at the halfway mark. Ruth, 4 weeks ago, when you entered the house, you weighed 155.2 kilos.
I will never weigh that weight again. This weight, ever again.
Since then, you have lost 13.7 kilos, giving you an overall body weight loss of 8.83%. Well done. Ruth, that puts you in 8th place.
My reaction to my percentage on the screen was one of two things. I was last, I was number 8 out of the 8. Just doesn't feel great to come last at anything, but also one of hope, because my first 2 weeks were tragic.
147.9, which is a loss of 2.5 kilos.
I was basically the smallest loser in those 2 weeks, but my last 2 weeks have been great. I was second last week, and the week before that I wasn't far off it either, so my percentages are going up. So it's not, I mean, a little bit like, you know, I'm number 8, but I know that finally I'm starting to realise like how the whole diet and exercise thing works in my body and all the rest, and I'm starting to reach consistent numbers every week.
Fiona, when you first stepped up onto the scales, you weighed in at 101.1 kilos. Since that time, you've lost 9.6 kilos, giving you an overall body weight loss of 9.5%, putting you in 7th place.
It's a bit disappointing, really. Like, basically, since I've been here, I've only lost about 9 kilos or something, and I mean, Christy lost about that in the first week, which sort of makes you think, oh, it's like, come on. But then again, I'm not at the bottom. I thought I was at the bottom.
Adro, when you started in the house, you weighed 136.5 kilos. Over the last 4 weeks, you have managed to lose 13.7 kilos. That gives you an overall body weight loss of 10.04%, putting you in 6th place. Artie, you came into the house weighing 156.4 kilos.
I don't know how that happened.
In the last month, you've managed to lose 15.9 kilos. That's a total percentage weight loss of 10.17. Well done.
Thanks, AJ.
That puts you in 5th place.
When you see the weight loss to date, you really want to get back in that gym and just work out and try harder. to get the more weight loss. I wish I was over 20 kilos. It's funny that you lose 16, but you wish it was 20.
Tracy, your first day in the house, you weighed 109.8 kilos. After a month of sweating it out with Bob, you've managed to lose 11.2 kilos. That gives you an overall body weight loss of 10.20%. Good work.
Thank you very much.
That puts you in 4th place.
Halfway.
Christy, your first week here, you lost an amazing 9.4 kilos, giving you the biggest female loss ever. When you first started in the house, you weighed 104.8 kilos.
I don't feel like a fat person until I look in a mirror.
Over the last month, you have managed to lose 14 kilos. That gives you a total body weight loss of 13.36%, putting you in 3rd place.
Seeing that I was 3rd in the competition really boosted my spirits. I had an idea that I was ahead of most of the girls. I have been keeping a bit of an eye on my weight loss and my numbers in my head as best I can. It does inspire me to do better. I really do think that I have it in me to beat Shane and Wal.
It's now down to Shane and Wal. I can tell you that there is less than 1/4% difference in body weight lost between your scores. Shane, 4 weeks ago, you weighed in at 154 kilos.
It's disgraceful.
To date, you have managed to lose 22.8 kilos. That is a massive body weight total of 14.81%.
My agenda is to make it to week 6.
Congratulations.
Thanks, AJ. Going all the way would be great, but anything can happen in this game, so I didn't want to set myself too high a goal and then get frustrated because I didn't achieve that. I thought week 6 was really achievable, and things are looking okay at this stage.
And so that just leaves you, Wal. In your first week, you lost an extraordinary 15.5 kilos, making it the biggest weight loss on the Biggest Loser ever. Total of 15. Since that time, you have managed to lose 26.6 kilos, which is a massive body weight loss of 15.05%. That makes you the Biggest Loser so far.
Look, it's good to be number 1. I came here, I right from day one. I basically told people I'm going as hard as I can for as long as I can. And if you're the weakest and you're in my way and I need to drop you, I'll get rid of you.
You will now vote by secret ballot who you think should take control of the game. There will be no conferring, and you cannot vote for yourself. Whoever wins control will have just a short time to decide. Then they will return to this room with their decision. Ruth, please step forward. It is now time to cast your vote.
I just had figures and thoughts going through my head like, what if this and what if that and who gets this and if someone gets an advantage and someone gets who I want, how does it play in the game?
I voted for Wal in the silent ballot because we had decided that if something like this was to come up, that we'd vote for Wal, and he knew our team's intentions and what we wanted.
I voted for Tracy to make the decision. She knew that I wanted to be partnered with Wal, so I knew, even without communicating with her, that if she was to choose team, she would hopefully put me with Wal.
The votes have been counted. One of you is about to take control of this game. Artie, you have received 1 vote. Christy, you have received 2 votes. Also with 2 votes is Tracy. But the clear winner, with whom your fate now rests, with 3 votes, is Wal.
Straight off the cuff, when they announced my name, initially surprised. Then I started thinking, is this a good thing or is this a bad thing?
It can either go either way. He can definitely support his red team, or he can say, OK, let's make this game fair and do it. I'm going that he's going to do it fair for everybody, but also definitely look after himself because he's got the advantage.
All right, guys, I've got to peel off to the DVD room, so I'll give you some time to think about it and then you just come in and sell yourselves.
One at a time, Wal?
Like a cheap suit.
There'd only be 2 in the house that I'd like to be paired with. Believe it or not, Wal would be one of them because I think we'd both push each other to the max. Well, I'd be happy with you or Wal.
Yeah.
I don't think I could work with the other 2.
If I get
would
aggro,
Yeah.
I'll be going home.
See, I'm also
He doesn't lose enough weight, I don't lose enough
Don't
weight.
forget, Shane is right up there. The only way that you can lose
Wal said to me last night, he's like, Shane will not keep going for big numbers. He
But
said he
also with the
can't
challenges, I don't think Shane's got the strength.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to be with
That's someone. I want to be with Wal.
You need to be with someone strong.
Artichoke, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Well, I don't think I'd want to be in your position, but
No, it's a bit of a head twister, but at the moment,
my audience with Wal.
mate, what I'm going to do is basically ask you what your wish list is.
I'm thinking at the moment, 1 probably Tracy, but then I think on the other side I'd probably go Christy.
I was going to ask you what your second choice
Yeah,
was.
but they're the main things. I know Tracy's focused, Christy's focused.
Now, can I ask for a don't want? Do you want to go there or not really?
Yeah, I'm quite happy. And nothing personally against the person. I probably wouldn't want to go with Ruth. Only, I think she's got the weight loss, but I don't think that when it comes to challenges, but only because what I've seen in the past.
God, I hope he puts Tracy and Arnie together.
So do I. I want Arnie and Tracy together because I reckon they will definitely come in lowest this week. And both of them gone in one day.
I don't know. I got a feeling Wal will do it right. I think he'll do it right.
He'll take
Can I say something? Of course you can. I think he'll do it fair.
I think he'll do it fair.
I do too.
Red team had a chat. Shane removed from the conversation. The 4, Adro, Christy, Ruth and Wal, had all had a chat about 3 days ago. And we did that, OK, if we go to pairs and we have to nominate someone to pick the pairs, it would be this person, Wal, and this would be the combination. And the combination was meant to be me and Wal and Christy and Adro.
So the way I'm going to do this is what I'm going to ask you is basically your wish list, your first 2 options, and who you definitely don't want to have.
Are you serious?
Probably the best way to go. Only because if I can't give you your 2 options, I'm going to endeavour not to give you someone who you don't want. So who's your first choice?
You know my first choice was you.
OK, Wal. And who's your second
Probably
choice?
Adro.
OK. Too easy.
Is that it, babe?
Well, basically, yeah.
Probably not as confident. I mean, I don't feel as confident for the week coming up as I might have been. I suppose I'd sort of talked myself into a conclusion that, you know, you can never sort of presume anything.
I don't want to be with Shane because I know that I'd be carrying him through all the challenges and
OK. So no Shane.
I don't really want Adro because I know that his weight loss is going to restrict us from getting through.
Right.
And I don't really want Artie because I think Artie should go with Tracy and I think they should go home this week.
OK.
So first choice would just have to be you because it's the obvious choice. I want to win this game.
So I'm pretty happy with your first choice. What's your
He
second
tells
choice?
me that he would like to see someone like me win this game, but I know if he has the opportunity, he would like to win this game too. And I guess in that way we're kindred spirits, I suppose. He wants to win, I want to win, so what a great team.
You, number 1.
OK.
I think we make a great team. And I guess Shane, I guess.
Oh, OK. Shane.
And just to put forward to you, you know, if you did take me and we made it through to the final 3, I guess I don't think I'm that big of a threat to you because percentage-wise, you know, if it was me in the final 3, I don't think I'm a big threat to anyone really.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So, you know, take me along if you want.
That's really interesting. She may have actually changed my mind a bit there. I started strategising which would be the best way, but there were so many combinations because then I had to worry about, okay, there's a couple of people that I wanted strength-wise, but then I didn't want to give someone else an advantage by also the person I hadn't chosen, give them an upper hand. Shane would help Ruth because he's very strong. She's looking at her personalities, but I'm actually helping her further, and I'd like to see her go further. Jesus.
The moment of truth has arrived. Wal, please join me up here so you can tell everyone who you have chosen to pair up.
I did think of myself first, but then I also considered that, look, you don't want to go to a boxing fight and see a one-sided match. I think it's fair, and I can see in some ways it's an advantage to some people and it's a disadvantage to some people. It's just how you look at it. My first choice is Tracy and Hardy. I chose this because basically you chose each other, so it made the decision easy. And also you've been together from day dot and you're quite happy to be paired up as a couple.
Tracy and Artie?
I think with Tracy and I being friends from day one, this has just strengthened our friendship, knowing that there's just the two of us going head to head.
Adro and Ruth. The reason again was because you've been teammates from day one. You both motivate each other, and I think pairing them up together would be a good team and a pretty strong team, and I think they'll be happy with that choice as well.
In this whole house, there's only 4 people that I would want to be with, and that would be Christy, Wal, or Adro and myself. That's like our little network thing going on. If it wasn't Wal, I've loved it to be an Adro.
Ruth and I have been really close since the whole game started. We bonded really well. It's actually not too bad a thing that we are together, so.
The third couple I've chosen, or the third team, is Shane and Fee. Again, I hope I haven't disappointed, and I've given Shane and Fee a good chance to go hard in this competition.
I haven't really spent any time with Shane. I don't really know him that well. I don't know if I'll be sort of hanging around with him more kind of thing. I'll probably just be doing the training with him and try to, I don't know. I'll see how it goes.
Obviously, lucky lady's left. I hope she's the lucky lady, is Christy. I chose Christy mainly because we've been friends from day one. She's the first contestant I met.
Absolutely, Wal's looking after himself and choosing Christy. It's the wisest choice for him, leaving Adro and myself out of the picture. For him, just on his own, to choose out of all that was available, Christy is the wisest choice for him. This is a game, and everybody's in it for themselves, and promises made are not always promises kept. And that's what this game is, it's a game. So you can't resent someone for playing the game.
Thank you very much, Wal. To survive in this competition, your weight loss has never been more important, because each week you will be competing to remain above the yellow line. What this means is the 2 partnerships with the highest percentage of body weight loss this week will go above the yellow line. Being below the yellow line means you face possible elimination. It will then be up to the 2 couples above the yellow line to vote for the partnership that will be going home this week. Ladies and gentlemen, train hard, work together, because 2 of you will be going home this week.
No, the interesting thing is, Will and I have done a lot of talking over the last few weeks, and we pretty much think on the same wavelength. And he made all the same decisions that we'd talked about in the past. And funny enough, he made it sound like they were all based on what people wanted, but they were actually all based on what he and I wanted and what was best for us. So it worked out well.
Tomorrow night on The Biggest Loser, the newly formed couples are revealed to bowl. All four duos face temptation side by side. And with immunity up for grabs, which couple will resist and which will gamble for their future?